Every atom in your body came from a star that exploded. And the atoms in your left hand probably came from a different star than the atoms in your right hand. It really is the most poetic thing I can think about the universe. You are all stardust. You couldn't be here if stars hadn't exploded, because the elements, the carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, all the things that matter for evolution, weren't created at the beginning of time. They're created in stars. That was a quote by Lawrence Krauss, a theoretical physicist. I left out the last bit there because it's facetious, I think. Well, okay, I'll read it to you. So he ends, so forget Jesus, stars died so you could live. Now, it's kind of funny, as an atheist, I think it's funny, but it maybe not help on the cause, man. It's an absolute fact that we are made of star stuff. In the creation, I don't like saying in the creation of the universe. I'd say that when the universe came into existence, there were no heavier elements like the ones that Krauss mentions, like carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, all of these things. It was mostly hydrogen, right? And I think perhaps helium. It was all gas. And some bits of the universe, some pockets had more gas than others, and that gas started sort of attracting each other due to the laws of gravity. It started falling in on itself and becoming stars, basically. Now, these stars are nuclear furnaces. They are so hot. They force and mingle these molecules and everything. And when they explode, boom, there's rapid heat and then rapid cooling. And these create the heavy elements. And then out of that dust, new stars form. And then there are, new elements are created or come into existence, or not come into existence. I mean, mathematically, it's all right. It's beautiful. I can't wipe this stupid smile off my face. Fucking hell. Forgive me. This is just so cool. I love it. Thinking about space and the size of the universe and the epicness of it, you cannot actually comprehend the epicness of it. So our Milky Way galaxy, right, the galaxy that we live in, I assume we all know that we live in a galaxy which is the Milky Way galaxy. It is 106,000 light years across from end to end. 106,000 light years. Now, light year is a measure of distance, measured in the speed of light. So the speed of light travels at 300,000 kilometers a second. Now, add up those seconds over a year, and that is the distance. So it's quite far. It's incomprehensible. So 106,000 light years across our galaxy. And there's an estimate 400 billion galaxies in the universe. And each of those galaxies have an average of 100 million stars. Are you guys having a hard time just grasping the massiveness of this? It's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. There's so many other things I'd love to go into, like black holes. Like we found out that black holes are at the center of each galaxy. Supermassive black holes. The black holes are sort of like the sun. The sun of the galaxy to our planets. So if our planets are in the rotational bound or captivation, or I don't know what the technical term is, of the sun, but the sun and everything around it is in the bound of a black hole, which is at the center of the galaxy. And it just makes you think of the future. If black holes devour everything, what would I'd like to, let's do a podcast on that. There's so many other things. I nerd out on this so hard. I love it. So epic, so dramatic, so much poetry. Let me know what you guys think. Does it make you feel depressed knowing that you are made of star stuff? Or does it make you feel excited, and does it put a stupid nerd smile on your face like it does for me? Because it's so beautiful. Okay, before I get too soppy and introspective, just remember you are star stuff, and you wouldn't be here if stars hadn't exploded. Hope think about it, guys. All right, have a good day, or night, or morning.